You've got a new face with Miller in the lineup, and I don't think it's any accident that Chris Kunitz is going to play on the same line, at least to start with JT Miller, because he's used to going through situations like this himself. And Yanni Gourde will be a guy that'll just be stirring the drink again, because that's what he does.
Reinhart is checked there by Stamkos. Reinhart bringing a 4-game point streak into play for Buffalo. One of their top scorers. He is counted on normally. Here's a shot that reaches. Vasilevsky makes the save on Reinhart. Battle for the puck side of the goal. Kyle Okposo is still on the roster, but is missing this game. His wife just gave birth to a baby today, and so he is with his wife.
I guess you could look at it and say it can only go up from there.
Nicholas Baptiste with a shot off that face-off win, and the save by Vasilevsky.
We're going to see various combinations. It'll be interesting to see if later in the game, if JT Miller gets in there and takes a few face-offs. He plays center and wing.
And Stralman effectively ties him up. Girgensons reaching for that puck, can't quite get to it. O'Reilly to the point. Ristolainen now to Scandella, shooting a save by Vasilevsky, and the whistle blows. For the puck, it's Paquette. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Reinhart along the boards, working with Evan Rodriguez. Out to the point, and Pominville finding O'Reilly. His shot was deflected by Stralman and ends up in Vasilevsky's glove with 39 seconds to go in the penalty.
The Lightning should have had the puck out of the zone. Victor Hedman had the puck in the corner. He got it partially deflected when he was trying to shoot it down the ice. That's been a pet peeve of the coaching staff of the Lightning all season long when it comes to their penalty kill.
Puck corralled by Conacher, getting it in the hands of Gourde. Looks to make a play. Coming late, Girardi shooting. St. Johnson. They score! Conacher right there to put home the rebound and the game-opening goal.
Dan Girardi, who is really underrated. Here comes Gourde. Look at him drive the defense back. Nothing in the middle. Here comes Girardi. Now, Girardi is really underrated in his ability to get shots through to the net on a consistent basis. He almost never gets them blocked by that first level. There's a great tip in front, Conacher to the goaltender, and that's why Johnson couldn't really handle it.
Vasilevsky with the shutout on that one, and Mikhail Sergachev had the other goal. Puck lifted out by Scandella. Rodriguez looking to wing it across for Pominville. He'll take it himself, and Vasilevsky a save on the first try, and Pominville driving the net on the second one.
It's the initial shot here. Rodriguez is smart, looking for a rebound, and the rebound did come out to Pominville. Braden Point was all over Pominville, but Pominville has been around the block, and that should have been a goal.
Schuster leaving it in the corner. It's played ahead by Braden Coburn. Lightning on the move now with Schuster ahead for Corey Conacher. Sets it up. Coburn firing save by Johnson. Rebound. Schuster there for it. His shot, though, disrupted at the last moment.
The Lightning D-man are right up there in scoring among D-cores. Schuster started the play, but see, he continues on. He doesn't hang back. There's the big rebound left side of your screen. Here comes Schuster. It's right there for him, but unfortunately it's about 10 inches off the ice. You get one swing at those, and that's it.
Ristolainen walks in. He'll lob it on net. Saved by Vasilevsky. Sabres pursue the rebound. Reinhart bodied out by Stamkos. Hedman lost it. The shot by Wilson. Save Vasilevsky off the post. It came back and hit him, and it stays out of the net.
Tyler Johnson got it and cleared it.
Here's Wilson firing across. Another shot off the post, this time by Rodriguez.
Watch this save by Vasilevsky after the redirection off of Stralman, and then he's smart. He can't feel it, so you don't move. And it's actually Stralman who will save the day here. Tyler Johnson comes in and gets his stick on it, but look at Stralman. With the toe of the blade, pulls it backwards. And then look at Vasilevsky. Look at that high kick there. That one went off the crossbar. He didn't make a save.
Puck coming back to Evan Rodriguez. His arms might be tired at this point. Beaulieu. Over for Falk, picked off. Killorn one-hands it ahead. Point charging back toward Chad Johnson. Off the goal post.
And then an ill-advised pass by Beaulieu and a beautiful little one-hander by Killorn to set Braden Point away. Now, Beaulieu had enough speed to stay on Braden Point and bother him enough right here, as he wants to tuck it in.
Rodriguez with it. Out of Wilson, scuffed the shot. It bounced wide of the net. Pominville in the wraparound. Vasilevsky dove out to keep it away from the net.
So watch him on this attempted wraparound as Pominville actually pulls him out of the net. because he's kind of rubbing off on Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky knows what's going to happen. It's going to be a wraparound.
Killorn from his knees, getting that puck to Gord, taken away by Seth Griffiths, and he throws it ahead now for Jacobson. Coburn's there defensively as the shot missed the target. Nelson, that try tipped into the chest of Vasilevsky, and he'll hold play with an even 5 minutes to go in the second period. 1-0 Lightning. Here's O'Reilly settling the puck down. By the time he does, Paquette approaches. Reinhart across to Rodriguez. Get Reinhart settling in front of Vasilevsky. Pominville shooting, and it's handled by Vasilevsky. The whistle blows.
When things get crazy, we saw him in that second period, made some absolutely fascinating saves because he is so flexible. The power play, you can eliminate a lot of entries that you have to work on all the time to be effective on the power play. But if you can win faceoffs, because on the power play you're starting in the offensive zone, that eliminates a lot of attempts you have to make coming up the ice.
Here's Pouliot in this Buffalo power play, and that shot going wide, but it's snagged by Vasilevsky. 34 seconds remaining on the call against Gord. Finally derailed there by defenseman Victor Antipin. Vasilevsky desperately wanted to play that puck. He throws it behind the net. Jacobson in front, and it's stopped there by Vasilevsky.
Andrei Vasilevsky came out to stop a puck, and he can't let it get over that line, but then he makes the wrong play, puts it in a bad place, dives back. It's actually Yanni Gord who saves the goal there. If he doesn't get his stick on that one, that would have traveled up and over Vasilevsky's stick.
Well, that's one of those shots in the play made by O'Reilly for Reinhart that you're almost chalking that up. How did he get over to make that save? Rodriguez shoots, he scores into the top corner.
Rodriguez wins this battle here. Let's see if this gets deflected. Yeah, see, it got tweaked up there. Might even have gone off of Coburn. Can't tell from that angle exactly, but coming off the wall, Rodriguez, who was a big factor against the Lightning last time these two teams played, especially on their power play, wins the battle with quickness coming off the wall. But I think that shot coming off of his blade and off of Killorn's stick.
They have 21 at this stage of the game, and they're going to need some more. Here's Callahan racing in. He's met there defensively by Scandella, and a strong play, and back in the hands of Baptiste. Three-man rush. Baptiste shooting, save Vasilevsky. He traps that puck under his right arm against the body and gets the whistle.
Sergachev's coming back with speed, and he comes back into the middle, so Girardi can see what he's doing. Girardi allows the shooter to come down deep, and he's going to take away any pass across the middle just in case Sergachev can't get all the way back. What a save that was by Vasilevsky. That was a really difficult play to read and be in good position for.
Ristolainen, Pominville driving, and he scores. Jason Pominville slips it through Vasilevsky with 3:34 remaining in the overtime and 15 seconds on the penalty, and Vasilevsky frustrated at that loss as it's 2-1 Buffalo.
He wants to stop them all, and he is extremely frustrated. This one-timer, he does get a piece of it, just can't quite shut it down. It just squeaks in between the pads. I think Vasilevsky was upset that maybe he thought he got pushed a little bit in the crease area.